BoDean 52, how are you, folks? After just seeing an almost collision with a motorcycle and two cars, it makes me think, don't we have some responsibilities as motorcycle riders? You know, there are so many times that there is a cager that almost kills us. Man, it is extremely frustrating. We got to have our heads on a swivel. We got to be watching out for them all the time. We wish they'd be smarter. Man, it is extremely frustrating. I know people that have stopped riding because of cagers, whether they were texting or they were doing something else. Man, it is extremely frustrating. But this ride has made me think that, man, don't we have some responsibilities ourselves? Now, I am doing this video at the risk of a bunch of people going, shut up, dude, but that's all right. This is just my damn opinion, and I think we do have some responsibilities. So let me talk about what I think ours are. Now, I'll talk about what I just saw here in a few minutes, but I think to a certain extent, it is our responsibility to be in the right mental state when we're getting on the motorcycle. I just do. Now, granted, there are times that we are in a bad mood or something crappy's happened, so we get on the bike and it gets us in a better mood. I get that. But when we're in a position that we are not all there to ride a motorcycle, I think it's our responsibilities to not ride. When it comes to drinking and riding a motorcycle, this is just my opinion. Right or wrong, different or not, I do not have drinks when I'm riding. I don't have one drink when I'm riding. And I'm not suggesting that everybody should do that. I just know that for me, I don't want any type of impairment. Now, one or two beers or one or two drinks, many people don't cause any impairment. And I'm not judging anybody that stops for a beer. I mean, hey, that's what you're wanting to do. But for me, having too much is probably a better thing to say where we're impaired. I think we have a responsibility, like in a cage, not to do that. I also believe that we have a responsibility to a certain extent, now maybe it won't hurt others, to have our motorcycles in good enough shape to ride safely. Who knows where you're making a left somewhere and you have a problem with your motorcycle, or it cuts out at you, you're on the interstate or something. I think that we have that responsibility. Now, again, this is just for me. I love playing music when I ride. I just do. A lot of times I'll play it through my Senna from my phone, or a lot of times I'll play it through the speakers on the motorcycle. And if you have a Harley, you know you can only do that under 50 miles an hour or you'll never hear it. But when I am riding through a small town or in a neighborhood, in my opinion, it's my responsibility, or our responsibilities, to turn that down. Now, people have opinion of motorcycle riders that we know is not fair. Those are the people that don't ride, because we know there's all types of folks that ride motorcycles, and quite frankly, who cares what they think? But I think it helps a little bit around the image of people that ride motorcycles. Now, I'm in my 50s, so I'm at that point where I really don't give a crap what people think, other than family and close friends. So you could probably say that, but I think in general, I think it's our responsibility to protect that best we can. When it comes to today, and I am a guy that loves, crotch rockets are probably the wrong name, sports bikes, doesn't matter what bike you ride, right? By the way, I want a crotch rocket or a sports bike, but Mrs. BoDean says to me, oh, that bike's too young for you. She's calling me old, right? Just to clarify, she's calling me old. But what I saw today was a guy that was weaving out in front of people. You know, a car was coming like this one, so he was passing somebody, and he darted in, and the person was that side, had to go off on the road. And, you know, just, not only did he almost kill himself, and if he did, that was his decision to drive like that. But come on, dude. I mean, there's people, there's family, there's, you know, I don't know. I just think that we, as much as there's so many other people that have responsibilities to drive like human beings when they're in cages, I do think that we have some responsibilities as motorcycle riders. And even if you don't feel like you're in that category, hey, that's fine. I feel like I'm in those categories, and I try to prevent those things. You know, like laying on the horn, driving close to this guy because he cut me. Oh, I'm sorry. Focus, BoDean. Okay, we got to get that out. We're going to edit that a little temper tantrum out. See, it's cagers. Me acting like an idiot is probably not the most responsible thing to do, but, well, you know. I don't know, folks. I would love to hear from you if you think we have any other responsibilities as a owning and riding a motorcycle, or if you think we have none. Hey, that's great too, man. That's the great thing about America. It's a great thing about our country. It's a great thing about many countries. You can say what you think. Hopefully you're respectable, but I'd love to hear from you. Do you agree with those? Do you have some other ones? Or do you think I'm just full of crap? All comments are accepted and appreciated. That is it for BoDean 52, folks. Be safe out there. Don't drive like an idiot, no matter what vehicle you're in or on. Check on a friend. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.